This is review video number 2 for the midterm exam. Okay, writing sentences with no nouns. Okay, using the words pronouns, 전치사, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Okay, you're writing you're using short sentences. Okay, usually without nouns. There's usually no nouns, no real nouns. Just look at the green here. She has her umbrella. Well, she has hers. You don't say umbrella, you're using hers. 전치사. Why hers? S. S. Hers has S. Okay. Well, it's a possessive. The umbrella is hers. It belongs to her. Okay. 그 여자의 why S? Well, it's a possessive pronoun, and it has no sense. The sentence has no noun. 문장, 명사, 없어. Okay. In the green, where is your umbrella? Where is yours? Okay, umbrella. In the sentence, where is yours? You don't say umbrella. Okay, the person already knows what you're talking about. So, pointing at, maybe. Often pointing at, okay. Hey, where's yours? Okay. Is this your cell phone? Is this yours? Okay. You have a pencil, you found a pencil, you have to hold it up. Everybody looks at it. Everybody knows what you're talking about. All you say is this yours? Or whose is this? Maybe. But whose is this? Is this yours? In this case would be the same thing. Somebody found a pencil. Okay. Or found a cell phone. Okay. I found the phone on the beach. Oh, it's yours. Okay. You're holding the phone. The person knows what you're talking about. You don't need to say phone. This is your phone. No, it's yours. And the same thing about this car. Okay. So where did you park your car? We parked our car. Well, what color is your car? Our car? Ours is. Okay, you don't have to keep saying my car, our car. No, just ours is. And this is, you might recognize this. Was one of your homework in one of the videos. Okay. Write the correct possessive pronoun. 전치사 pronoun. Possessive. I guess. But don't worry, this is not on the exam. I'm just giving you the answers. Okay. Helpful sometimes. Yes, you need to use theirs, ours, hers, his, yours, mine. Okay. That book is theirs. This bicycle is his. This scarf is hers. This toy is yours. Number 5. This apartment is ours. Number 6. These mittens are hers. Okay. Again, using the sentence, using the theirs, his, hers, yours, ours, hers, with no noun. 문장 명사 없어요? Well, number 1. Yeah, it's theirs. Number 2. It's his. Number 3. It's hers. Okay. Number 4. It's yours? Whatever. Okay. Number 6. Yeah, it's hers. They're hers. Okay. They are hers. 7. Yeah, it's theirs. Okay. 문장 약자. Okay. Short sentence. But you don't need this for exam, remember. Okay, fine. Bye. Okay, this is a review for the midterm still. Okay, this whole video is review for midterm. Okay, it should be this coming week. Okay, this. This slide you will recognize it was a listening practice on the technology, one of the technology videos. Okay, last week, I don't remember. Okay, this was a listening practice. Okay, uh, talking about how people listen to music. Okay, starts in the 1950s, goes all the way through the 80s, the 90s, up to 2011, 2012, 2015, kind of after Steve Jobs died. Okay, but okay. Uh, Take a picture of the next slide. Not this. You don't really need this. I'm just reminding you this was a listening practice. Okay. Next slide coming. And the listening practice. Okay. On the exam has no listening. Shihome, Tuki, Oplayo. Okay. But this is the listening. Okay. You can read it here. You can take a picture of it here. Okay, and I'm giving you the answers right here. Okay, match the correct date with the event number 1, D number 2, you got it. Okay, but for the exam, okay, look at the print in the black. I'm reading in the black, the black. In the 1950s, you could search in a jukebox for your favorite song. In the 1980s, the Sony Walkman tape player let you carry some of your favorite songs with you in your pocket. But the world changed on October 22nd, 2001, when the iPod became available. Designed by Apple, the iPod was this small, white plastic thing that you could carry thousands of the songs you liked with you. The iPod was the biggest change since 1988, when music CDs were most popular. With the iPod now, school and university students were able to download and listen to teachers and professors at any time. When? At any time. Then, in 2007, Apple began selling the iPhone. Next, in 2010, next in 2010, next in 2010, whatever. Okay, same thing. Came the iPad. Even after Steve Jobs died in 2011, Apple continued inventing and innovating new technology. But, interesting, Steve Jobs, who first brought out the iPhone, never allowed his own children to have an iPhone. Now, think about that. Why did Steve Jobs not allow his own children to have an iPhone? Ah. Okay, next slide is the important. Okay, here's what you need for the midterm exam more. Okay, this was from the listening practice Titki Yunsup before. On the midterm exam, there is no listening questions. But I'm probably using a paragraph to blah blah blah. On the midterm exam, you must make questions. Who questions? What questions? Where questions? Why? When? How? Many questions. Okay. I will give you a reading. You must make questions. Okay. You must make questions. Simple, basic questions from whatever reading I give to you. Okay. You know, as this here in the 1950s, you could search in the black. I'm reading in black print. In the 1950s, you could search in a jukebox for your favorite songs. In the 1980s, the Sony Walkman. Okay, But the world changed on October 22nd, 2001, when the iPod became available. Designed by Apple, the iPod was a small, white, plastics, blah, 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 all of that, okay? Okay, on the exam, make questions. Make who, what, where, when, how many questions, okay? Questions beginning with who. Make questions beginning with what. Make questions beginning with where. Okay, past videos last month, there were 5W1H. 5W1H questions. Who, what, where, when, why. Well, basic conversation, you always using what questions. Basic conversation, you're always using when questions. Basic conversation, you're always using where questions. How many questions. Who questions. How often questions. Okay? That's part of the midterm exam. Make who, what, where, when, why, how many, how often. Questions. Good. You don't have to write the answers, just make questions. Okay? And you've seen these on before videos. Do you know how to? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. How to 하세요? Okay. Do you know how to, in the blue, do you know how to make copies on a copy machine? 보사기 사용할 줄 아세요? Do you know how to connect the TV to your computer? Do you know how to email a PDF file? Do you know how to upload a video to YouTube? Blah, 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 blah. All that. Okay. Do 질문 대답 어떻게 대답해요? How do you answer do questions? Okay, do questions? Well, here's a does question. Does 질문. Does 언제 사용해요? Does your mother, you're talking about you and another person are talking about a third person. Okay? I'm asking you, does your mother? I am asking you, does your grandfather? I am asking you, does your teacher? Okay? You are asking your friend, does your father? You are asking your friend, does your favorite pet store? Okay? Does, you're talking about a third person. Okay? Again, well, does your mother know how to use? Okay? 동사는 현재. Does your grandfather know how to play? 동사는 현재. Do, same thing. 동사는 현재. Do question. 동사는 현재. Does question. 동사는 현재. Okay. And 다시. Do and does. 질문. 어떻게 대답 드려요? How do you answer do and does questions? Review for the midterm exam, technology stuff. How often do you? 질문. Okay. 얼마나 자주 blah 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 하나요? How often do you make copies on a copy machine? How often do you upload videos onto YouTube? How often do you go bicycle riding? How often do you sleep until noon? How often do you 다음에 동사는 현재 이거 해요. Okay. 대답 answering these questions. How do you answer how often questions? How often do you make copies? I make copies about once or twice a week. How often do you upload videos? Okay. 다시. 얼마나 자주 you make copies 하느냐. Okay. Answering these questions, okay, well, making the questions. How often do you, okay, how often do you sleep until noon? 얼마나 자주 sleep until noon 하나요? 동사는 현재, okay, make, upload, go, sleep, eat, okay, and 다시 대답. Answering these questions, I upload videos maybe 2 or 3 times a month. It's how often do you go bike riding? Bicycle, bike riding, same thing. It's my exercise. I go bike riding most every day. How often do you eat pizza? Pizza? Oh, if it's Papa John pizza, oh, every chance I get. Okay. 가능입니다. 뭐가요? I don't know. Every chance I get, whenever I can. Okay, I don't know. 한국말로 뭐라고. Okay. How often do you? Well, 여기. How often does your mother? How often does your girlfriend? How often does your boyfriend? How often does your father? How often 다시 한글 당신의 어머니께서 okay 얼마나 자주 blah 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 okay how often does your mother make copies on a copy machine? 한국말 당신의 어머니께서 얼마나 자주 make copies on a copy machine 하시나요? Okay, same thing, kind of. Again, how often does blah 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 blah. 동사는 현재 present tense verb. Okay, make, upload, go, give, copy. 현재. 동사는 현재. Look at the answers again. My mother must make copies almost every day. That's her job. My girlfriend uploads videos onto YouTube about 3 times a month. My father, well, on the weekend, goes bicycle riding. My teacher gives homework almost every class. My best friend always copies. Okay? Yeah. 얼마나 자주. And here the basic thing is answers. 대답. Do and does. How do you answer do and does question? Does your mother blah 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 blah? 대답. Oh, yes. Good enough. Does your mother blah 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 blah? 대답. No. Okay. Does your father ride bicycle? Yes, he does. Does your teacher make copies? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yes. No. Okay, that's good enough. That's an answer. But more polite is yes, he does. Yes, she does. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. She does not. Whatever. The green question. Does your girlfriend often upload videos onto YouTube? Yes, she does. Does your teacher often give homework for you to do? Yes, he does. Does your best friend often copy your school homework? No, she doesn't. Does not. Does your father often go bicycle riding? No, he doesn't. He does not have a bicycle. Okay? Data, 어떻게, do, and does. 질문. And may I, can I. Okay, can I. Usually can I is often 할수 있어요. 할수. Okay. But here, no. Can I is may I. Same thing. Okay. May I is always more polite. 도돼요? 도돼요? May I use your calculator? Okay. 도돼요? calculator 사용 도돼요? Can I use your calculator? May I use your calculator? Same meaning. Okay. Can I play StarCraft with you? May I play StarCraft with you? Same meaning, but may I is more polite. Okay. 영어와 can I, may I. Same thing. 할 수 있어요. 할 수 있어요 is often can you build a computer? Can you something like that. Okay. But here is can I, can we, can your mother, can I listen? You're asking somebody to use something. Okay, here's the answers. Okay, this was from the video before. I don't know when. Okay, okay, okay. And here is another sentence structure. Do you mind if I? Do you mind if I close the door? Okay. Do you mind if I plus 동사 현재 present tense verb? Okay. Do you mind if I 제가 blah 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 해도 될까요? 될까요? Okay. Do you mind if I? Is it okay with you if I? Same meaning in the red. In the red. Do you mind if I blah blah blah? Same. Is it okay with you if I? Okay. The question in the blue. Do you mind if I turn on the air conditioner? Okay. Do you mind if I turn on the air conditioner? 현재 turn on. Okay. Same meaning. Is it okay with you if I turn on the air conditioner? Is it okay with you if I turn on the air conditioner? Do you mind if I turn on the air conditioner? Look at the data. Look at the answers. Sure, it's getting hot in this office. 다음에 question in the blue. Do you mind if I come to work late tomorrow? Okay, if you work late on Monday. Number 3. Do you mind if I give your dog some chicken bones? Yes, I mind. He can choke. Okay. 조심해. 조심해. Look at the meaning. Look at the question. 대답하여. Do you mind if I? Okay, what's the meaning? Is it okay? 제가 give your dog some chicken bones. 해도 될까요? Chicken bones can kill a dog. Chicken bones, they break up too easy. They're sharp. You can choke. You can't breathe. Okay, 다시. Do you mind if I give your dog some chicken bones? 대답. 조심해. Yes, I mind. Here, yes, I mind means don't you dare. No, don't give him. Okay. Yes, I mind means No, you cannot. 다시. 질문. Do you mind if I? 대답. Yes, I mind. Means no, don't do it. Okay? 다시. Yes, I mind. Means no. Okay, 다음에. Do you mind if my sister comes to the movie with me? Oh, of course. Bring her. Okay. Hey, coach, do you mind if I miss soccer practice tonight? Hey, no practice, no play. Mom, do you mind if I eat dinner at my friend's house? What friend? Where? Carl, do you mind if my two other friends come to your birthday party? Ah, sure, bring them. 숙제 추석불. Did you look at this? Did you do it? I don't know. Your attendance, 추석불, I need. If you don't do, 좀, 추석불 좀 없어요. Send me the email. Okay, which is better, iPhone, Apple, or Android? Samsung. Oh, okay. Which do you like better? iPhone or Samsung Android? And why? Why do you like Apple? Why do you like Samsung phone? Okay. It's short, simple. Keep it easy. Don't write a book.